Hey, family. What's going on? It's your girl, the Queen Connectress, babies. And as always, you and me, we are making moves with YE. Hello. Well, happy, winning, wonderful. Why the hell not Wednesday, babies? Your girl is feeling good. Let me just say this, the whole first part of this day has been seriously productive, babies. I have been knocking stuff off of my to-do list, getting paid in the process, and I'm loving it. Okay, so you guys, I have to make this as quick as possible. I really have to go get my boys in a little bit, but I told you guys yesterday we had started talking about fractionalized banking. And I wanted to continue that talk. Why? Because this is some information that is very, I was about to say interesting, but important as well. If you guys are in the know, you would have been on the call last night with the educator Brandon Ivy. He was talking about DeFi, decentralized finance versus banking, and so much was said, so much information was given out. You guys, let me tell you something. I'm 43 years old and I thought I knew about banking. I used to actually work at a bank for a couple of years and I thought I knew how the things worked and what the inside was. I didn't know shit. In about an hour and a half of listening to that man, I have learned more than I did in the 2 years working at a bank and the 43 years I have had living on this earth. Now, there are a lot of you out there like, what do I care about the banking? What do I care about banks for? I don't have a checking account. I don't have a savings account and things of that nature. But what you guys need to understand is that the decisions that are being made and the moves that are being made in the banking industry will affect you because sooner or later they're going to affect credit unions as well. Okay, the checks that you are getting from your jobs right now, that's going to change pretty soon. It's going to be a debit card and it will have CBDCs on there, central bank digital currencies. So we will learn more about central bank digital currencies as well, but I'm giving you reasons why we are looking into this information and we are taking it very seriously. Okay, you guys, so before I get all preachy, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Man, let me tell you something. That talk. Hi, Joyce. Hi, my beautiful queen. Mwah. Family. This queen was on that call as well. And in fact, I love Joyce. You know why? Because Joyce came into the ILCA community and has not stopped moving forward since, babies. She's in the inner circle. If I'm not mistaken, I believe she's a founding member. She is always showing love and showing up for my lives, for Brandon's lives. So Joyce, I want to say thank you. Thank you for taking this journey with us. All right. So, like I was saying, you guys, it's so very important, this information, and we need to get down to the nitty gritty because this time I'm not lying. I have a whole lot of information to give you guys, and I have to do it in a little bit of time. Okay, so before we get started, babies, because of the information that I'm giving, I have to give out my disclaimer. What is that? I am not an expert. No, babies, your girl is not an expert. I am a very, very proud 3 year student of the Bitcoin educator himself, Brandon Ivy. I am also his executive assistant. I am also the administrative assistant to his cryptocurrency academy called Ivy League Crypto Academy. But even with all that, oh, and I like to do my own research. I love to do my own research, babies. That's one of the biggest things. But with all that being said, babies, I still am learning. So here we want to tell you guys, do your hold on, I'm back. I'm back. Hold on. My camera wants to play with me. Like I won't beat it up. What? But like I was saying, you guys, even with all that being said, we like for you to do your own research and then you guys make educated decisions off of the research you do for yourself. Okay? That's right, baby. Joy said, yes, I have it all. And it's wonderful. We love you. Okay, you guys. So, what are we talking about tonight? I have my notes in front of me. That's why I'm trying to clean off my glasses so I can see. All right. So, last night, Like I said, it was fantastic. There was so much information, but you guys, if you missed it last night, you do have another opportunity. Brandon will be doing another call. We have a diamond member class tonight that if you would like to become a founding member or just get your hands on the courses, which allows you to go to the diamond member classes, I will put the link for you guys to join in the comments because the information, like I said, that's coming out is invaluable. All right. So we're also going to be talking about preparation. Yes, ma'am. I 1000% agree, Queen. 1000%. Okay, baby. So tonight today, I'm thinking about last night. Okay, you guys. So we are talking about preparation. What do I mean by that? AKA, we're going to be talking about dollar cost averaging. We're going to be talking about diversifying our portfolio. And we'll be talking about that word hedge. What does it mean for us? Okay, I know you guys have heard it, but now's the time that we actually start applying it to our own lives. All right. And then we're also going to be talking real quick about what's going on. You know, Brandon is always on the move and he is always out there giving us free information and free knowledge, babies. So we want to keep up on the days that he is doing that. All right. So let's get on down to it. Now, first things first. Okay, I'm within my time. I told you guys that we were talk about fractionalized banking. This is a law, something that I just recently learned about with the collapse of these banks. And so this fractionalized banking is coming up. So what I wanted to do was give you guys the definition of it and then talk to you a little bit about my opinion and what me and my family are looking at doing to make sure that this financial storm, this bullshit going on right now doesn't affect us because we are in the process. Actually, you and I, we are all in the process of not only growing our wealth, but thriving in our wealth. Okay, so we need to know how to keep ourselves safe. Now, fractional reserve banking. Now, babies, even if you don't have a bank account, this concept, please go get your brother and I'll go get Vincent. Thank you. I love you. I love my baby. Okay, so fractional reserve banking, this is very important for you, even if you do not have a banking account. Let me tell you why. If you go to work and you get a paycheck from your job, the bank affects them and how you will get paid and how they're able to distribute your funds to you. Pretty soon you might not be able to go to a check cashing place. You might have to get a banking account. And if you do, you want to know what's going on. So, with fractional reserve banking, this is actually a law, a system where only a fraction of your money that you deposit into a bank is required to be on hand for you. And when I say a fraction, babies, I mean 10%. So let me break it down even more. If you deposit $100 into your bank, the bank is only required to keep $10 on hand for you. The other $90, you know what they do? They actually invest it. They loan it out. And then they make millions off of the interest on that. Okay? While they're charging you to keep your savings account open. Hello. So when it comes to fractional reserve banking, this is actually a very unstable way. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm telling you, Joyce was there. Brandon was breaking it down and giving so much information. He was actually doing that on the inner circle as well. You guys, that is another program that Brandon and ILCA offers. It's called the inner circle, where we read all the articles that you guys see in the group. I'd say 80% of them Brandon reads in the inner circle and breaks them down and explains everything to us. Okay, so what does that mean for us? That means our money is not safe in the bank, period. Okay. If you want a more expert answer on that, show up on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to get to that. So what we are doing with all the banks falling down, with all this stuff, because again, even if you don't have a bank account, if you go to work and you have a paycheck coming in, babies, that company that you work for has money in the bank. And if the bank says, you know what, we don't have the money for you to do your payroll, you are asked out. And there is nothing you can do about it unless you are already prepared for that scenario to possibly happen. So, how are we getting prepared? Well, I told you guys I did a live yesterday. I told you I was discussing it with my mom. And because we don't have a whole lot of money right now to put away or to hedge or to save or anything like that, we need to look at ways that we can be able to put a little money in, have that money then make more money for us while it's in that system or that program. Okay, so prime example. Right now, we are dollar cost averaging where once a week we put in a certain amount of money, $10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, whatever we can afford. We put that amount of money into our cryptocurrency wallet. We leave it alone. But we don't just throw that money into any cryptocurrency. We put that into coins that we know will produce more money, like Bitcoin, like Ethereum. I'm going to put this out there, hopefully, like XRP, okay? But that's what we're doing with our dollar cost averaging. What is that going to do for us? What that does is it's helping us build a financial foundation. So let's say the banks do fall down, and let's say they say, you know what, you can't get your money. You know what? We don't have enough money to cover the payroll. You're not dead and broke. You have cryptocurrency there that the banks cannot touch, that the government cannot touch, that you own, that you control. All right. And so that's why that's very important. I just want to bring this up though. On one of my posts, a gentleman came out there. He said, let me tell you something. Yeah, cryptocurrency is wonderful. We definitely need that. He said, but what about gold and silver? I said, thank you for bringing that up, sir, because you're absolutely right. Brandon teaches us another thing. It's called diversification of your portfolio. What does that mean? That means putting a little money into gold and silver, putting a little money into cryptocurrency, putting some money into real estate if you can. Look into tokenized assets. I am. We will definitely be talking about that more sooner than later as well. But what diversifying your portfolio means is don't put all, like Brandon likes to tell us all the time, especially in the inner circle. He tells us do not put all your eggs in one basket. All right, so that's another thing. Okay, you guys, I'm coming to that time. I gotta go. I just wanted to go over those things with you. Now, Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Brandon will be doing a special talk called wait, Saturday night special. Yes, banking breakdown. I gave it my own title. Sorry. Brandon will be doing a banking breakdown on Saturday night, but more than just that, he's also going to be talking about what this financial storm is, what we can expect, what the hell can we do to get prepared for it. I can tell you something right now. You can get educated. Period. You can sign up for ILCA. In fact, in order for you guys to be able to hear his talk on Saturday night, you have to be a registered member in the ILCA Facebook group. No, it's no cost to you. Yeah, you guys hear me talk about this all the damn time, and you already know that come Monday is the first day of the 5-day challenge, the ILCA 5-day challenge, babies. More free cryptocurrency education. So Saturday, we will be doing that 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will put the link to register in the comments. That way you guys can get registered, get the link to the Facebook group. I'm the admin, so as soon as I see your name, I'll go ahead and get you put in there. And what else? I think that's it, babies. Yes, Saturday, you have to be registered. Okay, I love you guys so very much. I will see you on Friday. Okay. Oh, actually, look for me on my personal page tomorrow. We got some lessons learned and blessings received to go over. Let me tell you something. I've been getting kicked in my butt by the universe. I'm growing up and I'm learning some lessons, baby. So I want to share them with you because hopefully they can help somebody else. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful afternoon and I will see you mañana. Peace.